When we last left off in Dragon Ball AF, Gohan, after defeating his second Shadow Dragon, passed away after his life force was completely depleted from overuse of the Super Saiyan 5 form. There isn't much time to mourn, however, as Vegeta has already begun his battle with his second Shadow Dragon. Realizing how strong this guy is right away, Vegeta begins the battle in his Super Saiyan 4 form. This dragon is pretty fast, however, as he's able to fairly easily maneuver around Vegeta. But once he's back on the offensive, Vegeta starts landing attacks one after another. Looking to end the battle quickly, Vegeta launches a final flash attack that causes a massive explosion while seemingly engulfing his opponent. Vegeta writes the old man off as done for, saying that it's a shame that he was weaker than he thought. But then we see the dragon appear behind Vegeta once more. Now Vegeta seems a little more interested as he tells his opponent that he's quite a bit tougher than he originally thought. But according to the dragon, there's still much that Vegeta doesn't understand. He says that Vegeta's problem is that he's too caught up on outward appearance when he gauges the strength of his opponents, and to put it simply, he says that he's much stronger than Vegeta, and by quite a large margin at that. Vegeta obviously thinks he's bluffing, but then the old dragon charges him with speed that wasn't present a second ago. Now things are a bit different, as the Shadow Dragon seems to now have the upper hand on Vegeta as he sends him flying with a kick. A barrage of attacks follow as the old dragon seems like he's getting serious now and starts to lay a beating on Vegeta for a while. Vegeta is in a daze after that last encounter, and it looks like he's trying to get his bearings back and think of some sort of plan, but the dragon appears behind him instantly. It's not looking too good for Vegeta as he's getting pushed into a corner by all of these attacks, getting beaten to a puddle, and then we get to see one of the dragon's special techniques as he launches an attack called the Neo Dragon Ball. And the next thing we see is this attack that seems to resemble the Dragon Fist in an energy beam form on a massive scale. The attack lands a direct hit on Vegeta, causing another huge explosion, and then another as an even bigger explosion erupts from the site. The old dragon looks on at the destruction, assuming Vegeta is done and saying how he was all talk. But then, something catches his attention from all the smoke. Vegeta erupts from the ground, powering up, and when we see him, he's transformed into a Super Saiyan 5. Vegeta tells him that he got too carried away and now the dragon's death is near. It's at this point where his opponent seems to understand that he's made quite a terrible miscalculation, as he says that he can't believe Vegeta was actually holding back this much. In fact, he says that it seems things are about to get a lot more fun now. Vegeta charges in, and this time, things are a lot different as his speed takes the dragon off guard and he lands a solid hit. Then the table turned completely as Vegeta begins to dominate the battle from this point on. The punishment goes on for quite some time as Vegeta relentlessly beats the dragon, and after knocking him into the air, he hits him with a final shine attack that engulfs him completely. Vegeta's attack creates a huge crater in the ground, and it would seem that the battle may finally be over. From out of the smoke, however, the dragon appears once more, and he says that since Vegeta has powered up so much, then he should get serious as well. He goes back over to Vegeta, and Vegeta seems a bit more damaged than he originally thought, so he says that they'll finish the battle quickly. The dragon begins to power up, and when he's done, he clashes with Vegeta once more. The two seem to be almost evenly matched as they trade blows, and this goes on for quite some time until one powerful clash causes them to separate. Vegeta opts to end this in one final attack as he prepares his last technique, and then he fires a Super Gallic gun. The Shadow Dragon counters with another Neo Dragon Ball, and the two attacks clash. Both fighters are putting everything they have into this, but there doesn't seem to be a clear winner. After the two attacks cancel out, Vegeta seems to have lost the most energy, and then he begins to howl in pain as he grabs his head. Then Vegeta reverts back to his base form, just as Gohan did as well, and it seems Vegeta had the same problem of taking too much damage before transforming as well. The dragon appears out of the smoke, however, seemingly unharmed even after that massive explosion. He says that was a pretty good attempt by Vegeta, so his reward will be a quick death. Vegeta would never even think of giving up that easily though, and he transforms into a Super Saiyan in a final attempt to fight until the very end. But in this form, the dragon is leagues stronger than he is, as he finds out when he charges in. Even though Vegeta knows he has no chance in this form, he fights it out to the end, getting beaten and thrown around for some time. The dragon grabs him by the hair as Vegeta reverts back to his base form, and he says that it's time to end this. As he holds his hand to Vegeta's heart for one final blast, Vegeta says in his dying words how disappointed he is that he couldn't protect the Earth after all. But then, a fist connects to the face of the Shadow Dragon as somebody breaks up the attack. And the next thing we see is that Goku has arrived. That's gonna do it for this one, guys. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Dragon Ball AF still has much more content for us, so I'll probably be focusing on this for a few days. I know a ton of you have been asking me to do Dragon Ball Infinity over the past few weeks on pretty much every single video, so we'll probably check that out soon as well. Be sure to leave suggestions of other fan mangas you want me to check out down below. And I know this is kind of random, but how excited are you guys for Jump Force and the new Dragon Ball RPG game? I'm trying to decide if I want to do those on this channel or over on Twitch, but I'll more than likely do them on Twitch anyway. So basically I'm trying to decide if I want to do them on this channel as well. But anyways, have a great day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.